Hi.
We're back.
We're back.
Season 2. Yay!
It's great to be back here in the CMI.
It is great to be back. It is.
Welcome to Have a Shift Day, Season 2, Episode 1.
Welcome.
Yeah, I mean, season 1 was, I'd say it's not too shabby, but it's good to
It
be
had
back.
its ups and
Yeah,
downs.
it has.
We've
It
already
did.
had ups and downs today,
I
too.
mean, as you can see, Megan's still here, so she's not killed us yet.
Oh. Yeah.
So we're still alive
They're
somehow.
still alive.
We were walking on thin ice.
Get a little
You're on
sketchy
thin
there.
ice right now.
I
so
am.
you didn't-
Yeah, I told everyone, wear a Penguin shirt. Nick wears NASCAR.
Well, you see, they're at Talladega this
You could have
weekend,
just worn the
so-
hat. Is that a NASCAR hat?
Of course it's
You
a
could have
NASCAR
done the
hat.
NASCAR hat and the Penguin shirt.
Yes, you're completely right. But I like matching
why
my
did you
shirts and
do it?
hats. So I
Oh
like
my
matching my
goodness.
shirts with my hats.
Give him a 2-minute minor penalty here.
2-minute minor for... Hey, listen, there's a NASCAR race today. There's a hockey game today. So
Yeah, and this is a hockey podcast, not a NASCAR podcast. We're
So
off
what
to
do you
a
guys
great
thought of
start.
Talladega so far?
Oh
Who do you
my
think's gonna
gosh.
win this week?
I don't know.
I couldn't give you a good insight there. I really can't.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's Talladega, so you never know. who's gonna win.
Anyways,
Anyway, back to hockey here.
couple things before we get started. If you're watching on YouTube, as you can see, we're on a new channel. We are on the Inside the Rink YouTube channel now,
W.
not our own.
That's okay though. We're still gonna be
Yes.
using our channel too.
We're still gonna be active on the Have a Shift Day channel, so still subscribe.
Vlogs.
Yes, we're gonna do a lot more vlogs this year.
We're gonna go golfing. Maybe
I would like to. That'd
Mini
be fun.
golfing?
mini golf. Go karting.
Both.
Go karting?
All of the above.
Dude, I'd school you in go karting,
It'd be
No,
so
you
fun.
wouldn't. I would.
buddy.
I would get
My-
your.
my
I would
re-
get your car off the track.
Buddy, I know car. Okay.
Okay.
I know car. I know puck. I know ball. I know anything.
Oh
so
my gosh.
we'll be fine.
Anyways, we're off track already.
It's personal now. Like,
You know what,
I'm going to murder you out there.
buddy? I will make you flip over. I will.
Good Lord.
Can't say that on the podcast.
Anyways,
will.
Boots on the Ground Vlog 1 coming out next week, probably Thursday, because we are going to
Igor.
opening night, and
We are.
we aren't all going to be together because
Jake,
Yeah,
you have a bit of an announcement here.
A big announcement. I'm thrilled to announce that I got an internship with the Penguins.
Of course you did. Are we surprised?
Yeah,
No.
but like
no, we're not.
for real though, like it's you guys like helped me out a lot,
Oh, thank you.
and it would have been possible
Aw.
without you guys.
Aw,
And
what a sweetheart.
yeah, it's great, and you guys are gonna get to do it too. So looking forward to
Yeah.
getting the
So-
inside scoops, I guess.
Yeah.
So Jake will be in the arena on Wednesday as
He
well.
just won't be sitting with us.
No.
but me and Megan will be there.
Yeah, he won't make an appearance. He'll make a tiny appearance in the vlog, probably.
We'll
From
see.
a distance.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
He'll be making an appearance because I'll be vlogging in my room and he'll just like walk in
That's
the room when I'm
true.
vlogging.
But
He'll be
we
like,
do
Oh, hi.
we do have a very special announcement coming in the vlog, so do not miss it.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
This is the
too.
biggest announcement
very
of
big
the season.
announcement.
Of the season.
It's a very big announcement.
We're not gonna say anything else. Just tune in, and you're gonna want to watch the vlog before you watch next week's episode. Otherwise,
Oh,
you're
we'll
gonna be pretty
we'll
confused.
just say we called someone up from Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah. Can I? Since you both shared an announcement, I guess I should also share
Wait, I
my
think I know what it
announcement.
is.
I don't know what
So-
this is gonna be.
I think I know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
So like 2 minutes before I got to this place, I found out I'm gonna be an uncle.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
So that's kind of hype. Pretty
Stick
excited.
tabs.
Congrats to my brother and his wife. So yeah, there'll be another little Shermito running around.
Uncle
June
Nick.
next
Hop on the
year.
pod. Hop on the pod.
I'm gonna call you Uncle Nick now.
Uncle Nick, you know I'll take it. And apparently I'm gonna be the fun uncle according to my other brother. So
Yeah, I can see
I
it. I
expect
can see
nothing less.
yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Anyway,
Getting
yeah, I think that's it. I think
Getting into the Penguins now. Had a whole summer, a whole off season. Kyle Dubas made some moves.
my goat,
So new additions. We've got quite a few. We got
Phil Kessel. No,
no, we don't have Phil Kessel, much
was-
to
Slowly roll. Slowly
Nick's
roll.
disappointment.
Columbus, please sign him. Or just somebody, please sign him, please, 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 please.
Why Columbus?
They're looking for a
Toronto.
forward.
Toronto.
Dude, a reunion for the Leafs. Dude, he would put up easily 100 points against with Austin.
Utah Hockey Club.
Dude, I'll take him. Put him on Utah. I don't care.
Okay.
As long as he's
Well,
playing.
Guangdong.
who we
No, dude.
not again.
Not Guangdong
Guangdong.
Tigers. That's what Ryan Graves should be playing right now.
Who we actually signed or traded for. Kevin Hayes, Cody Glass, Anthony Beauvillier, Matt Grislick, Rutger McGroarty. That was the big one,
That's
the
my
big
boy.
trade that we had.
It's my
I'm
dog.
definitely missing people. Please remind me because I forgot to write
You
these
are
down.
missing some.
I am
You're
missing.
Matt Grislick.
I said Matt Grislick.
Sebastian Aho.
Yes, right. The discount Sebastian Aho, not the one from the Carolina Hurricanes.
You're also forgetting the GOAT himself, Jimmy Huntington.
We did lose a big piece in the lineup, and I don't know how we're gonna come back
Yeah.
from losing Jeff Carter.
I know.
Like, how are we gonna replace that?
Jeff Carter's a big loss, dude.
Congrats on the retirement, which we did say that at the end of the season.
Yeah, we
last
did.
year.
Yeah, congrats on your retirement.
For real though, great career though.
No,
like honestly,
he's a Hall of Famer
yeah.
for sure.
Yes. We've also got Blake Lizotte, who is injured right now.
Okay, but he's a
Um,
stud though.
he's day to day with a concussion, so hopefully he can
Yeah.
make it for opening.
He's still a
night.
stud.
So
He's a dog,
who?
yeah.
I know you guys have said like 5 other people were studs. Who do you
We're all
think?
they're all
all
studs. This
studs.
team is full
But
of
who
studs.
do you think? Who do you predict to have the biggest impact in this lineup?
That's new.
That's new.
Okay.
This guy's. I know he's.
You want to
gonna-
go first? Nick?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think the biggest impact for me, I almost want to say, I almost want to say a guy like Blake Lizotte on that fourth line. Like defensively, he's really, really good. He's so good defensively. He's a really like kind of gritty, almost forward. I mean, he's good on the forecheck and back check. And he's just good at like taking the puck away. So I think he's gonna be a big addition to that fourth line, a big help. And I mean, if needed, he can provide points. So I think he's a big addition on the fourth line, and someone who I'm excited for, and I think will have a pretty solid year.
Yeah, I feel like in that fourth line we need more energy too.
And that's what he brings. That's literally
And
what
the
he
fourth
brings.
line
Yeah.
throughout the year was just changing guys all year. Like we couldn't find a routine.
No, I think this year they're
Like,
gonna have a
yeah,
good
they're gonna have
routine.
a
with-
set lineup so they can build chemistry. Like I think that's a big thing.
Oh, I agree. I absolutely agree with
Yeah.
you.
But to answer your
I think- Go ahead.
all right, to answer Megan's question, biggest impact,
Oh, no.
Rutger McGroarty.
I knew this guy was gonna say Rutger McGroarty. This guy's not even gonna make the team, and this guy's like Rutger McGroarty.
I think he's fighting. He's played like 6 preseason games, so like they're giving him a good look right now.
Yeah, because they keep wanting.
They
A lot
want.
of
I
people
think.
play preseason games that are probably going to get sent down.
I mean, why would you not want him in there? Do you really want Jesse?
Because he hasn't looked anything special so far, and I think if you want like good, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's gotten better each preseason game.
Yeah.
He's still just not like the guy who I think makes the team out of training camp. I think he'll be called up like maybe like November or something. I think they'll call
Yeah.
him up, and then he's just gonna stay with the team the rest of the time. But I don't see him starting this season in Pittsburgh.
I mean, I can for sure see that, but I mean, who do you want Jesse Pulviari taking any
I
spot?
mean, he's been an absolute dog in the preseason so
Puljujarvi-
far.
I just don't like his
Kustonen
game.
hasn't been bad either.
He did score last night.
Yeah.
Right? So
So I feel like if we when we inevitably get hit with injuries, because
already have.
we already have. When it gets worse, because we know it
It
will,
already has.
when in the forward category,
Goalies.
we'll get there. I'm talking about forwards. Forward depth, I think we definitely, with our signings and like re-signings, because we either re-signed or just still had people like Pusanen, Puljujarvi, Bemstrom is even someone else who we re-signed that I really like. I wouldn't say I'm not saying he's gonna make opening night. I don't think he's making the opening night roster, but like
Who?
Bemstrom.
No.
I mean,
No, he's not.
What is he? An 82 overall in your franchise mode?
Dude, he's a god on my friend. He's an 84. He's an 84.
Really?
yeah.
Dude.
But what
except
I'm
this season
saying
he's
is
a down
that we
season for
have-
Bemstrom, so.
we have more depth now in Wilkes-Barre.
Yes.
Where like
for
we've
sure.
got those guys who have been doing well in the preseason, some who did well at the end of last season, and we could put McGroarty in that conversation too if he doesn't make it opening night. Like
If he does, though, he'll be on the third line.
I agree.
I agree with that too.
I think he will.
But if
I know Puck.
like when the injuries pile up, I feel like we'll be okay. We have depth. It's not the best depth, but I definitely feel better about our depth than I did last year. Just with
yeah,
the signings.
the bottom 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Kevin Hayes, I think Kevin Hayes and Lars Eller, I think that's going to be debatable who we want at third line center.
Oh, you want Lozello on the fourth line?
Really?
He's
But
not a third
the old
liner
Tuniner
anymore.
did say last night he thinks Lars Eller gets the third line center spot because he
I
has
agree.
more offensive upside.
I agree.
No, I think I disagree with that take. I disagree with Phil Bork, actually. I think Kevin Hayes has better offensive upside. I mean, because, yes, Hayes has
Well, can
not
Hayes
been good on St. Louis, let's be honest
can
here.
Hayes play the wing too? Could he like be a
Yeah.
winger to
He could,
Eller?
But
he
we brought
That's
absolutely
what
could.
I'm thinking.
We brought him
But-
in here to be a center.
Yeah,
so.
we brought him in here to be a center, though. Because there's a reason why they acquired him. That's because to play third line center. Because I don't think Lars Eller's skill set is good enough to be a third line center anymore. I think he'd be perfect in that fourth line center.
Yeah, I mean, Eller
Achari and who's the guy we were just talking about, Blake Lazat.
on the fourth line.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's what my fourth line looks like. Blake Lazat on left. You have Eller at center, and then Achari on right wing.
I mean, I can see that, but I do like I think it was a great season for Lars Eller. Like it was,
Oh,
it was
absolutely.
better
Yeah,
than what we
he
could
did
have
very
imagined.
well last year. That's why
I think
have him
I think
third
so
line.
too. But like
I mean, it's another year older.
exactly, like I just feel like his skill set, he's focused more like on the defensive aspect than the offensive aspect at this point. Or like, you want your fourth line to be great defensively.
Yeah.
And I mean, Achari's also a solid defensive guy, and so is Blake Lazat. Like obviously these three players can all,
Yeah, you
provide
can
offense when
rotate them.
needed. But I just think at this point of all three's career, like the way all three of them play, they provide great like chemistry to each other. They complement each other's game really well. And I just think at this point of like where each three are in their career and what they provide, I just think all three of them would make a great fourth line for us.
Yeah. But if Kevin Hayes is going to be the third line center, he needs more than 13 goals than he did last
Oh,
year.
absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And I think if you put, a guy like Anthony Beauvillier and oh, why did I look over there? That's weird.
Rutger
Um,
McGorty.
so I saw
Rutger
Ghost.
McGorty, third line.
Find out next
Yeah,
week.
Rutger McGordy
Yeah,
alongside
let's
him.
go. Let's
Like,
go. Let's go.
if you
Fourth
put-
line or third? What'd you say?
Third line. If Rutger McGorty, provide that great, speedy, young offensive
And he can
spark.
complement with some veteran players.
Exactly. And Beauvillier, he's
Yeah.
not that old.
No.
And he's fast.
I think he's
like,
27.
Mhm.
Yeah.
27.
So
Someone in their 20s. Way to go, Penguins. We signed a somewhat young person.
I like how you didn't point that out with McGorty, who's 20.
Okay, well, I'm talking about signings here. Because we traded for McGorty.
Yeah, but then we had to sign him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. First episode, a little rusty.
Anyway,
Been a
Another
busy
thing
couple
with
weeks.
if McGorty doesn't make the team, though, I could see Pugliarvi on that third line alongside Hayes and Beauvillier there.
Okay.
Because I think Pugliarvi, like you said, he's had a good preseason. He's
Mhm.
done pretty much everything right.
He had a hat trick in the first game.
Exactly.
Against
Like, I think it's going to come down to either McGorty or I literally wrote about this on my, and Jake did help me out. I have to give him credit on, because I wrote, a preview for tonight's game against Columbus, which is up now on Inside the Rink. Go
Check
read
it out. Check it
Go
out.
read it.
Be a dog. Thank you. Be a
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
But yeah, I wrote about it, and I said that the player to watch tonight is McGorty, because I think it's going to come down to whether it's Pugliarvi or McGorty on that third line with Hayes and Beauvillier, in my opinion.
I mean, you got one last crack at it tonight.
Exactly.
So
Tonight,
leave it all out there.
like,
Did they announce the lineup for tonight yet?
yes.
Another
Not
thing
the
with-
lineup, but, who's going to be playing.
Yeah,
Another-
that's what I meant.
Yes. They
Another
did.
thing with Bolivier, I mean, he was all over the place last year. Like he was in Vancouver, Chicago, Nashville.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot on you mentally and
And he
physically.
went from the Islanders to Vancouver.
Yeah. So now he's set in Pittsburgh. He's going to be with some good players, and I think that's going to really help him out.
I think
lot
he's going to
this
have a great year.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a great fit on that third line.
I think he's just ready for a fresh start.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think this year's going to be a big year for him. I see him putting up 30 points, maybe 40, something
40,
like that.
40's greedy. I'll take 30. I'll take 30.
I think 30.
Yeah,
I think
30's a good
30's
number.
solid.
Yeah. If it's 30, that means the Penguins are having a pretty good bottom six.
Exactly.
So we'll take that.
Mhm. Yeah, so what it looks like for tonight's game, it's mostly going to be starters playing, or at least are on here. Because, looking at the defense, they have...
Are you reading it on my article?
I pulled it up on the Penguins website.
Oh.
I already had their... I had their
Oh, yeah, I see
website
we allow
open
it.
in a tab already. It's
We
nothing
literally
personal.
do a podcast for Inside the Rink. I write for them, and you pull it up. You don't even pull it up on Inside the Rink.
I had the tab
settle down.
open.
Settle down.
I'm gonna pull it up on Inside the Rink because we love you. So
Well, we work for them, so.
exactly, that's why I said we love you. Anyway, go ahead, Megan.
Okay. Well, they have 7D listed, but obviously don't think they'll play 7D.
So who's the defenseman that doesn't get played tonight?
That's the question. So who's on this list right now is Jack St. Ivany, Matt Grzelcyk, Sebastian Aho, Ryan Graves, Marcus Pedersen, Harrison Brunicky.
Brunick.
I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. They
Brunick,
kept like
Brunicky, tomato, same thing.
Remember
kept
that
gaslighting
name.
me the
Remember
other
that
day, so-
name.
Yeah, actually do like.
Remember that name.
Yeah, because he's kind of a dog. We'll get to him in a little bit.
and Chris Letang for defense.
So who doesn't play tonight, and why do I hope to God it is Ryan Graves?
I mean, give like St. Ivany and Brunick one more crack before like they fully decide who's staying up, who's going down. And like also Sebastian Aho too, because like you signed him, he's stayed on this roster the entirety of training camp.
Okay, him and Matt Grzelcyk are literally like your standard average third line pair. They're nothing special at all,
Okay, well I'm
but
just
they're nothing like horrible. They're literally just like
they better than Ryan Graves.
anyone's better than Ryan Graves.
Can we
let's
take
be
a moment
honest
to
here.
talk about Brunick though?
Okay, yeah, let's just
Tell-
get to
okay,
Brunick.
I feel like I
He's
don't know a
like
lot about him. Tell me.
a dog.
He's 18 years old. He was a second round
Oh.
draft pick from the Penguins.
44th
Wait,
overall.
Wait, I'm older than a player on the Penguins now.
Yeah.
Riz him up.
Go hit him up.
Really?
Go hit him up, Megan. Maybe he's looking for
No.
a man.
You're just making me feel old now.
He's looking for a man. Go hit him up.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's looking for a man?
Oh, a woman. Megan's looking for a man. That's what I meant to say. Megan's looking for a man.
But
Harrison Brunick.
yeah,
Go hit her up.
Brunick's been pretty
We'll
good
give you your Instagram.
throughout the whole training camp, and then especially in the preseason games. Recently, a game against Detroit, I'll read off some numbers.
Yeah, go ahead.
The him and Pedersen pairing, they outscored opponents 1-0.
Shout
Controlled,
out to the Shell Penguins account, by the
Yeah.
way, but go ahead.
controlled 81% of scoring chances, controlled 78% of the shot attempts, and 5 danger chances for 0 against. I mean, playing with Pedersen, it does help a lot, I will
yeah.
say. But like Brunick, he was joining the rush, making offensive plays, and he was the reason why Raquel got that goal in that game. Just getting to the net. And that's the thing that the Penguins need to do more. Their D need to be down low, rotating, make it complicated for the defenseman.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, like you said, he's just been solid. Like,
Yeah.
the way he moves, like, it's so funny because every time Ryan Graves even touches the puck, I am like, oh god, what's he gonna do now? Every time Harrison Brunicky touches the puck and moves the puck, he moves it so much better than Graves. That just like, I don't understand how you have Ryan Graves in the lineup over Brunick because just how good Brunick's been this preseason. Give him his 9 games. He deserves it. He's proved he's done everything. He's done everything right enough. Like he's basically done enough where you have to give him his 9 games. You just have to, because it's just how good he's been.
Another thing with the 9 games, though, we do have Jack St. Ivany, who really came onto the scene last year. And
Yeah, he's
the thing
really
with
good
the
too.
thing with Brunick, you give him the 9-game tryout, say he does good, and we want him for more games. We have to use 1 year off of his entry level contract.
That's fine if he's playing good enough.
Yeah, but
do
I
it.
mean, do we want to hurt his development by getting him right in the NHL? But if he's doing good, like what's the point? What's the point of not giving him the 1 year?
This is just my
entry-level
question. Like,
contract?
if he does not, if we don't keep him up, is he gonna stay with Wilkes-Barre? Or
No.
We'll go back to junior.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
go
what I
back
was
to
gonna say
junior.
because I just was looking him up, and he's a part of his junior team's leadership group this year. So
Yes.
it's basically like we either keep him or we don't.
Like
Yeah.
nobody expected to even have the conversation of giving him a
No,
9-game
no.
trial.
And it's not even him. There's so many other like surprising players in all the NHL too. You got that one dude in Philly. I'm blanking on his name right now. There's a Russian forward on the Islanders, also blanking because it's Russian and I can't pronounce any names.
I think it's a testament of showing like how well the development is in the NHL right
Oh,
now.
for sure, for sure.
That
I mean,
goes
like
to
just
show.
looking at all these headlines, like NHL.com, Harrison Brunick leaving terrific impression. Josh Yohe's 10 observations. Penguins prospect Harrison Brunick looks like the real deal.
You seen
Brunick
Inside the Link
Mania.
article?
Is it from you?
Is the Inside the Link article there?
I'm just looking up to see what popped up on Google. I'll
Mm.
look it up on Inside the Ring.
I didn't write anything about specifically Brunick. I just.
I think you should.
I probably should, because
You
like he is
should.
kind of a dog. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll see.
I think you should.
Probably not today though, because I'm a busy boy today. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
if he doesn't get sent down this weekend, write it before opening night.
Bet.
But I mean, yeah.
But yeah, going off the what was reported today that Carlson did practice in a black jersey, full contact.
I thought it said no contact.
No, it was full
full
contact.
contact.
He was in a regular jersey today.
I'm so
So-
rusty today.
Megan has not done her research.
Lock in here.
I'm
Was
not
gonna
locked
lock
in.
in.
I try to
Not
lock
done.
in.
I know.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy, I'll give him credit. He was studying his notes last night and stuff.
Yeah, the Eric Carlson injury in this preseason has given Brunick that opportunity to
And that's a
Show
good
what he's
thing
got.
because
Yeah.
Carlson,
Yeah.
he's obviously gonna make the roster if he's
I
healthy.
would
Yeah.
assume so.
So like, give these guys more opportunity in the preseason,
Yeah.
especially Brunick, 18.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh, whoa.
I think it will be Grizzlick and Letang first defensive pairing, then Carlson Pedersen
Yeah, I'll keep that together.
Whoa.
Maybe.
What?
for the second
Hold on.
pairing.
Hold on. What did you say the first pairing was?
Grizzlick and Letang. No,
Why is
That-
Matt Grizzlick on our first defensive pairing?
Who do you want with
that's
him?
what's on the
With
whole
who?
the whole
Letang.
preseason.
With Letang?
Yes.
I mean, I hate to say it, but unfortunately, Graves
Nick,
or
you did
Brunick.
not just
Brunick.
Or
not,
Brunick.
Nick, you just not get mad at me for saying Grizzlick over Graves, did you?
No,
Wait,
listen.
If you had to
listen,
pick between
listen.
Grizzlick and Graves, who would you pick?
Okay, obviously I'm picking Grizzlick, but listen. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Okay, good. Daily face-off. What you're reading right now? Incorrect. Trust. Here's why. Let me explain. Why do they have Marcus Patterson on the third pairing?
I didn't say that. I
What
didn't
is
say
this?
That. I
What
didn't
is this
say it.
nonsense?
I
This
didn't
is
say- I
absolute
didn't say that.
nonsense.
Put that
I
away.
didn't
Put
say
that
that.
away.
Put that thing
I
away.
didn't-
There's children
It's just
here.
a reference. It's just a reference for these names. I just
Didn't
said
we use that website last year when we were trying to predict the lineup for an article?
Listen.
How did that go?
it's accurate during the season.
No,
I'll say.
it is accurate during the season. I'll give that.
Preseason.
But
though?
also, you're
Put it
following a
away.
website that literally has Frank Saravelli,
I
the-
like Frank.
as
I
the-
like Frank. He's
and
got good
I will
insight.
never forgive you for that. The white-haired. Never mind. Anyway, here's what these defensive pairings are gonna look like, because I know Puck more than Frank Saravelli. First line, you got EK on the right, obviously, and you got Marcus Pedersen with him. You got to keep the
On the
speeds.
first?
Yes.
Letang's gonna get booted to the second?
If Letang's on the listen,
It's like picking your
Then-
favorite child.
literally, like, can't go wrong either way.
Yeah.
And then you have Letang and hopefully an improvement of Ryan Graves. If not, put him with Matt Grizzlick. Okay, I'll give you that. If Graves sucks,
I don't like Grizzlick, but that's the way it's gonna be this year.
No, listen. If Ryan Graves can find his game, you put him with Letang. If not, you have Grizzlick and Aho on that third.
Yeah,
line, 'cause
but
they'd
this-
be a solid, nothing
Great.
special, but nothing.
Me,
Graves
Graves,
got to
uh-huh.
step in and earn it. Don't
Mhm.
just give him the first line pairing.
No, I agree.
Exactly.
That's why. But I like
Exactly.
Graves and Letang. I don't like Graves with Carlson.
Yeah,
Graves-
that was a terrible pairing last year. Graves and Carlson
Keep
did
the
not work.
Swedes together.
Exactly.
This-
That's what I'm saying.
Pedersen and Carlson
Wait.
was our best pairing last year.
Isn't our Sebastian Aho Swedish too?
Yes.
Okay, I can't. I
So
can't
you gotta
compare
have
to them.
Petty and EK together on the first pairing.
Okay.
Put Letang and I hope a better version of Ryan Graves on that second pairing, and then Grizzlick and Aho on that third pairing, and then if Graves still plays like crap, you swap out Grizzlick and Graves on second and third pairing,
Okay.
and that's why I should be the head coach of this team.
You don't think you don't think St. Ivany makes opening night?
I give him a healthy scratch because I
Okay.
think he deserves to be on the roster.
What about
But-
Brunick?
Same thing,
Healthy scratch? Okay.
but
I don't
But
think
listen.
I think if you're healthy scratching Brunick, you're sending him to junior.
yeah, but
Mhm.
listen. If Ryan Graves starts like the first 5 games and is horrible, I mean as it was last year,
You put in Brunick?
yes,
Okay.
yes, you put him on that
I think
second or third line.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
I think you keep
I
Jackson.
just
And then if anyone gets hurt, you have a trusty defenseman,
Yeah,
Zach
because your
St.
first 3
Avenue
games are already a test. You got the Rangers, Red Wings, and Toronto right off the bat.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome back, boys.
Welcome back, indeed.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Speaking
And they
of,
play a back-to-back too.
I know. Speaking of back-to-back and injuries, Ned is hurt. So I don't know.
But guys, we
With
have
not
Joel
winning-
Blomqvist. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, Joel Blomqvist will carry
No,
us
listen.
in Detroit.
On a serious note, though, Joel Blomqvist against the Red Wings the other night, fantastic. Literally fantastic.
I will say he's got to do a better job covering up pucks.
Yes,
That's what I will
but
say.
like,
But he's a young guy.
yeah, exactly. Like,
He's gonna
every
go through
goalie-
those
every
growing
bad
pains.
goalie's gonna have flaws.
Yeah.
Like, but like, oh my gosh, he played so well.
And another thing with Boomquist being in the NHL.
We have a little bit of distraction in the
Hi,
doorway there.
Kyle.
Hold on, everyone.
Kyle?
This is Kyle Archer.
he
he
carried
works-
us through
He
video
carried us
story
through
time.
video storytelling last year.
Tag it in.
Anyway, so Kyle, welcome.
Oh boy.
Disconnected.
No,
I don't know.
here you can use my mic. Everyone, this is Kyle.
I can hear it. What's up, guys? What are we talking about? Let's go.
Talking
we're
about
talking
Joel
about-
Boomquist.
The Joel Blomqvist and the Penguins' young goalie.
All right.
What do you got
Your
on him?
thoughts?
What do I got on him?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know, for a guy that works over at the Penguins at every single game day, the amount of Penguins knowledge that I have is pretty minimal. I think he's got a lot of potential.
We like
Well,
that.
not-
Yeah, we like that. We like that.
We like potential.
We love potential. Pittsburgh loves potential.
You are not
Until-
in the camera, by the way. So come move over.
Let's scoot-a-doodly do.
What do you think the fans are going to be like this season? Are you going to hype them up? Or
You know what? I think the fans are of this season. I'm gonna hype up the fans. I'm gonna do my
You're
job
gonna do your
over there,
job.
and
You
I'm
do-
gonna do my thing.
Listen, this guy does do a good job. You've probably seen him at a Penguins game or two, hyping the fans
He's
up.
dancing.
I
he's
show up. I
dancing.
do my
vibing.
thing.
He-
Yeah, I
he's
think
a-
I got another dance bit in the works too.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah,
We
I
cannot
see.
wait
I've been
to see
briefed
that.
on it. I've been briefed, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We cannot wait to see that.
Yeah. The fans. I think the fans are gonna be at a weird point this season because this team is like, who knows what's gonna happen? You know, this could be an electric team. This could be a flop team. We really don't know what that looks like. And this preseason so far confirms that we don't know what this season's gonna look
Yeah.
like. You know.
That's
So-
that's
accurate.
literally the best way you can put it, honestly.
Yeah, so I think moving forward, as far as what the fans look like, they're gonna be weary. Are they gonna be, have a few beers to get them hyped during the hype moments? Probably.
Jake, once he turns 21, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you turn into a Rangers fan, so you'll be there open night with that Rangers jersey on, right?
No, he's working
No, that was
opening
just a
night. He
bet you
can't.
lost.
No, I know it's a bet that you lost. You still did it though, and it's I think I
I
had
almost
that picture
carried the team to the
screenshotted.
playoffs. I almost carried that team
Oh,
to the
no.
You
playoffs.
almost did. Yeah, you were the reason.
So are you gonna be at opening night?
I'll be there. I'm going tonight.
Hey, so are we.
Well,
Oh.
I'm not.
Wait, Megan's not. Wait,
Megan.
I have
I'm
to
not
work.
going opening. We're going opening night.
Okay.
We'll all be there.
We'll all be there opening
He's
night.
working,
All right,
so
okay,
he won't be
okay,
with us. But
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, look
Yeah,
at me.
I'll
Are
be
you
there
gonna be-
opening.
We're getting new
I'll be there
jackets
tonight
this
too.
year.
I'll be there
Ooh.
tonight
Really
too.
huge, yeah. I haven't seen them yet. Nobody has, except for the people designing them, obviously. They're all custom-made not jerseys, all custom-made jackets from some woman that works out of Miami. So,
That's awesome.
Fancy.
Can't wait to see them tonight.
yeah. Well, you won't see them tonight.
Oh,
We're wearing
opening
the
night?
silver ones tonight, but yeah.
So we'll see them opening
yeah.
night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you have like anything you want to say about opening night? Like any predictions? Any?
It's a hockey night in Pittsburgh. It's a hockey night in
go.
Pittsburgh.
We are so back.
I can't wait to go.
Can't wait.
Do you
Can't wait.
guys like that I hijacked like this podcast?
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Terrified.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
For sure.
cool.
And you're someone who works for the Penguins, so
Yeah,
perfect.
no,
You know,
I
it's
thought that
perfect.
it made
It's
sense. So
perfect.
I was in the middle of a tour, or not in the middle because it ended. It'd be funny if they were waiting
Yeah.
out there for
that
me
would
to
be
do this thing,
hilarious.
which is a very me thing to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on. I gotta get through this podcast real quick.
Yeah, you'd be like, just hang out there. You can watch it or listen to it. Yeah. Come to Point Park. But anyways,
You should actually.
so I showed them the control room, and then I heard you dingalings voices kind of going on.
Thanks, Kyle.
You're welcome. It's what I'm here for. And I was like, no way, this is happening
Perfect
right
timing.
now. And I went back out there, and I was like, is there anything else that you guys want to see? Wrapped it up. And I was like, they're like, no, we're pretty much good. And I was like, cool, I'm going to hop on that podcast once I say bye to you guys. And here I am.
We expect nothing less from you, Kyle.
Love that. Let's continue. What do we
Yeah,
got?
let's go ahead.
here.
So Joel Bloomquist, right? Had an absolutely amazing game against the Red Wings the other night. Fantastic. I think he only let him 1 goal, and he was just a dog. I mean, he made huge saves against the Red Wings main roster, and that was his first take against actual NHL action, and he did amazing. I mean, he did fantastic. So
It was NHLers in that.
yeah,
Red
exactly.
Wings
It was,
roster.
and they played the NHL roster. So getting his first take against NHL players, he looked awesome.
Yeah, trying to find his numbers here.
Yeah. I don't think it was that game. I think it was a game beforehand.
Yeah.
I think Jari started that game, if I remember, or Ned did maybe.
Let's see.
All I know is Bloomquist played
Nope.
amazing.
Nope, wrong game.
Yep, it was a game before.
Get yourself together, man.
I'm not locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
locked
We're a
in.
little rusty. It's
Yeah.
episode
Megan's
1.
really
Preseason
not
for
I
locked
us
am
too
very
here.
Yeah, the
rusty.
5-1
No, I
5-1
understand.
game.
So
Preseason
bad.
for us here too.
Bloomquist played
Well,
absolutely out of his
here's the
mind.
thing about Jake. The one thing that I know, anytime that I step into a room, he starts to get a little shaky. Like
No, I
you know,
know.
Oh,
you can
come
see his
on.
palms. They're glistening. They're a little sweaty. So
Did you
Palms
not
is
see my
funny.
projects and video storytelling? You were in the classroom the whole year.
yeah, and you were shaking the whole time I was
God.
behind you.
Hey, I finished with an A in that class.
Cause I bragged. I bribed Robin for that.
I respect that. I needed that.
No, I actually didn't. I probably shouldn't say that I bribed a teacher for a student to get an A in a class. That's a joke, I promise. That's a joke.
I won't tell her.
Please don't.
Don't.
Wait, is
Are you in a
Kyle,
class
is Kyle
now?
in your class?
No.
No, he's not.
No, I'm done TAing. I'm full time here now. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah, I got a whole nother.
I thought you were
whole
going to
nother
like
thing.
Washington or something.
Yeah, I mean that was in the works. I auditioned to be the Washington Mystics on court MC, and they just ended up going with a different direction. But I did the whole
Yeah.
experience, did the audition. It was awesome. It was electric. I loved the crew. But looking at the MC that they picked, I was not what they were looking at. So, but it was
Yeah.
cool. I made it pretty far.
That's
Oh,
cool.
fun.
good job.
That's good.
We're
Before
glad
you
you're here.
before you leave, I gotta ask you about your Dolphins.
This is a Penguins hockey podcast.
We get off topic frequently.
All right.
So
So,
you can
Tua.
answer the
Is it
question.
G-
God, are we actually going into this right now?
so
'Cause,
Tua's
man, I'm trying to have a
quarterback
good rest of the
situation
day.
with the-
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
let's go.
I'm sorry.
Ask
Buddy,
away.
you lost to the
I'm a
Carolina
Raiders fan.
Panthers.
I'm a Raiders
okay?
fan. Okay.
I have you guys losing this weekend to beat the Steelers next weekend, though.
Okay.
It's the
I'll
comeback
take that.
story.
I'll
There's
take
no
that.
way they're beating us.
Watch the game. The Raiders own the Steelers, man.
They're not beating us.
You're going into Vegas.
Well, we're gonna have the wide receiver by the end of this week.
You
so.
see how I turned that? We walked away from the Finns to talk about the
Yeah.
Raiders and the Steelers. That's what we do.
Professional.
good at that.
Professional.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I mean, like, who's the quarterback gonna be at the start of the next season?
Snoop? No.
Because this season's
Bryce
obviously.
Young?
Oh,
No.
Jalen Melrose.
Here's the thing. I genuinely, I don't agree with it, but I genuinely believe Tua is going to be back. I know.
I don't think he's ever. Gonna
I don't think
play
that's
an
the right
NHL
thing
game.
for him.
I don't think it's the right
NFL
thing
game
either.
again.
Here's the thing. As a Miami Dolphins fan, God, do I want that to happen. Because you see the team right now. It's falling apart. And because of one guy. Sure, other people are getting injured, but, like, he's the community. He's the aura. He's that energy that team is surrounded by. He might not be the best quarterback around, but he can get the job done, and he can take that team to where they haven't been in a while. Sure, there's been some qualms with it. Sure, there's been bad games. Sure, we can't beat good teams. But, we're a competitive team with him. Where we're at now is not.
No,
But
nowhere
as a
near
human,
competitive.
yeah, as a human being, I do not want him to touch another football in his life. Yeah. Because I think if he looks at a football, he goes cross-eyed at this point. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Probably accurate.
I fear for his health, honestly. Like, on a
Oh my
serious note, like,
oh my gosh.
I do feel like if he comes back, like,
Yeah.
To,
like,
re-
you gotta
to
think about your
relate it
future,
back
dude.
to hockey, Sid had those questions
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
and he
no,
did come
definitely
back.
did. He definitely did. I mean, Sid's a Penguin for life. I
Yeah.
didn't think that he was gonna leave, but it kind of goes down to that Tom Brady situation. Like you wanted to see him as a Patriot his entire career,
No.
but like, all right, but like, was it fun watching him go to the Bucks? Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God, yeah. Like that's kind of the Sid situation. Like if he would have went. Like, imagine
We
if you
wouldn't
would
have fun watching him go somewhere
No.
else.
No, it wouldn't be. Well, the
Be
Penguins
fun.
fans wouldn't be, but like
Be
as
fun for the NHL
yeah,
fans.
as
Yeah.
NHL fans and as like a player fan, that'd be kind of fun to see what he can do on another team.
Yeah, thanks, Volley. Once
You
again, you're back in this because your big loud mouth couldn't keep it shut about. Oh, Sid's gonna leave. Sid's gonna leave. He's still here, baby. You don't know who that is, do you?
No, I know who everybody is. Anyway, fins up. I'm out. I gotta go back to work. Bye.
Bye, Kyle.
Anyway, that was
Kyle.
Kyle. He
Thanks
works
for
for
having me on.
Wait. Can we get a Let's Go Fens?
Wait, what?
Can we get a Let's Go Fens? please?
Let's go, Pens!
Let's go.
That's the electric. See me throwing t-shirts. Bye.
Throw one up to us. I don't know what section we're in.
Let me know.
Oh, we're in
Let me know.
tonight. We're in 105.
105.
105.
And then I don't know where we are. Where are we next week?
I actually do not know. I still need to figure that out.
Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll
105?
text
I'm
you.
looking. It's you two tonight, right?
No.
No, you
Uh,
two tonight. You're working. Yo,
Yeah.
you two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See you, Kyle.
I'm just a nuisance.
Bye, Kyle. We love you.
You too.
See you tonight.
Can't ruin the surprise.
That was a great guess.
Anyway,
that was not the surprise, by the way.
that was
We'll take it though.
Yeah.
Kyle.
We'll take that.
But
He
the
works for the
surprise.
Penguins. He's he helps like hyping the fans
I
up and
forgot to
stuff.
tell him to tell Jaden we said hi.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tell Jaden we said hi.
If you can still hear
Um,
us, Kyle.
But yeah, that was Kyle.
Yo,
we love him.
Yo, Blomqvist. We're gonna talk.
Anyway, you'll Blomqvist.
I
Like,
got his numbers up.
We got- Okay, we gotta
look at those stats.
get through them
look
quick and then
at
move
those
on
stats.
because we gotta get. We have a
Megan
lot.
texts us. Don't get off topic. I swear. Kyle comes in and we're talking about the Dolphins.
anything.
Talking about the Dolphins.
I will say
and-
I did bring up the Finns. I did.
Yeah, but
I
that
gave
was
the
so
green
fu-
light for him to talk about them.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Okay,
I,
you
I
all
thought you
Blom-
like died and went
Blomqvist.
to heaven for a second.
Tell us, and then I've got one more thing with the Penguins to talk about, and then we have to move on to a brand new segment.
Ned got hurt. He's gonna be out week to week. So Yo Blomqvist is gonna probably start against the Red Wings when we play the back-to-back.
And guess what? He's gonna absolutely light them up like he did last week.
But to go back to his numbers, he played 46 minutes, 952 save percentage, and 20 saves, 1 goal against.
And some of those saves were like actually like nice too.
What a
like,
save!
What a save by Yo Blomqvist. Like absolute
Off
dog.
the crossbar.
Hit the post with the shot.
Doc, hop on the pod.
Hey, I think I know a person who can get that happening.
Who's that?
Your professor.
Probably could. I'm
He knows.
gonna try something Wednesday. I'll just say.
Oh
that.
yes. He did tell me about this.
trying.
If
you
it
allowed
could
to
happen, be really cool. I'm
Well-
just gonna say that. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Can
We'll
we
talk
talk after?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to spoil it for them in case like something does.
I don't want to jinx it too.
Yeah.
Can't do
Good
that.
point. Good point.
Don't
Okay.
want to jinx it.
One more addition we need to talk about for the Penguins. David Quinn got hired because Todd
Let's
Reirden
go.
got
Let's
fired.
go. Todd Reirden.
War
Cancun.
is over.
Cancun. How is?
Guangdong Tigers' new head coach, Todd Reirden, with the new assistant coach, Matt Canada.
Is Jeff
And
Carter on the squad?
oh, he's a first line center. Everyone knows the
Wait.
top defenseman's Ryan Graves.
You know what I'm hearing?
What?
You didn't. I'm hearing they're trying to acquire Ryan Graves.
They are trying to acquire Ryan Graves.
That's crazy. Okay. Anyways, how do we feel about David Quinn other
Um,
than just Todd Reirden
It's
being
gonna be
gone?
great. It's
Well,
gonna be
first of
great.
all, have you seen the power play this preseason? We're back.
Buzzing.
We're back.
Buzzing.
So that worry's like gone. Eric Carlson won the Norris with David Quinn as head coach. So
Oh.
EK's about that like
EK's back.
EK's back. And Adam Fox did win the Norris with Quinn as the head coach
Good
too.
point. Good point.
So our defense is gonna be
Oh my
back.
gosh.
And he's
Ryan
good.
Graves might be
Yeah.
back.
He's
this
good buddies
year.
with Sullivan too.
Yeah,
US
he's
team-
besties with Sullivan.
USA Hockey.
That'll
So,
be really
like,
good for us.
I don't know about you guys, but like I
that
think we're
was.
back.
It wasn't an on ice thing, but
I want
off ice. That was the best off ice move the
Oh,
Penguins
Yes,
made.
100%.
Absolutely.
I want a power play goal opening night. Do you know how crazy that crowd will go if we get a power
Do you
play
think?
goal?
Do you think like the
opening
boys are
night?
gonna be thinking
You know,
about
I'm gonna be
that?
tonight if we get a power play
Do
goal.
you think they're gonna be thinking like, oh, the power play, we gotta get off to a hot start?
Oh
this
God,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's got to be in the back of
You
their
have-
minds, 'cause
you have
last year was
Sid.
just a mess.
I did see though when Carlson came back to practice, they put the power play was Carlson, Letang, Raquel, Malkin, and Sid. How do you feel about that? having Letang and Carlson on the first power
I
play.
prefer to spread them out, but if it works for us,
You know what? If it
then
works, it works.
Yeah.
I trust
We're
David
desperate
Quinn
already.
a lot more than I trust Todd Reardon. So
That's true.
And they're not doing that stupid drop pass.
no, they're not. They're
Like
basically
they're finally
gone. They haven't
getting-
done that
they're
at all.
finally getting into the zone.
They literally have not done that stupid drop pass stuff at all this preseason. And I'm like, who is this team?
I will say though,
We're back.
I think Raquel's gonna have a monster bounce back year.
I honestly,
Oh, yeah.
him and Malkin together, and then
I
if
like
you
it.
And
put,
Bunting.
that line was so good
Yeah.
to end the season. That second
Michael
line's gonna be
Bunting
one of the
reminds me a
better
lot of
second
Chris
lines.
Kunez.
You see, I didn't get a chance to speak on Wednesday. So allow me to say that I also kind of would like Michael Bunting on the first line.
What?
Okay, I will not say he is Chris Kunitz. But he...
I think you need to walk out of this room.
maybe-
Explain.
Okay,
Please explain.
so he has that net front presence that Hornquist had, that Kunitz would have, that Gensel would sometimes have. We need someone who will go to the net, who could be there to tip in some of Sid's shots or Russ shots. Michael Bunting also, he had 19 points in 21 games at the end of the season in a top 6 role. So if he ends up on the second line, I'll be okay with it. But I think like
He's
would.
perfect on that second line.
He's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
what Malkin needs.
I think
Exactly.
okay. Well, I think he could work on both. But he was among the league leaders in offensive zone time. So he definitely has that offense that could work with Sid, and Sid could help amplify that.
Well,
He was
yes.
almost a point per game player with Gino last year in 21
I don't know how
games.
you like separate that.
Okay.
Like-
Not to mention, Doc
That's a fair
played
point.
really
That's a fair
well.
point.
Doc is my pick for the
And
first
Doc
line
complements
left
Sid's game so well
Exactly.
too.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair point.
And
Exactly.
Doc's
I
getting
feel-
25 goals.
No,
I feel
literally,
like Regardless of, I feel like either way, it's gonna be one of them's on the top line, the other's on the second.
Yeah.
Drew
and if-
O'Connor is literally. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So if it's Doc top line, Bunting second line, I'll be okay with that. Swap it. Swip. That's not a word.
Swap.
All right.
Swip it.
Flip it.
Swap
Pop
it.
it.
Twist it.
Swap it.
Bump
I'm
it.
fine either way. Anyways, should
But
we move
I
on?
will say though, like the lines, they don't change. They don't stay the same the whole year. Like
No,
we'll
they
probably see
don't.
Michael Bunting on the first line
Oh yeah.
at some point this
I
year.
would like to see him on the first
But
line
I
at
just
some
for
point.
opening night, I just want Doc on that first.
Yeah,
line
and Doc gets
because
better every year.
He's-
Every year he gets better.
He's my breakout candidate for the Pens this year by
Okay.
far because I think
30 goals.
I said that last year, and I'm not saying it this year. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say 25 goals, 65-point season.
Does Rush?
Wow,
Does
okay.
does
Alongside
Russ
Crosby.
join the 30 goal club this year?
I
Yes.
hope so.
I think he gets like 30, 32-ish goals, and
So right on the edge.
maybe like 70-ish points.
Mm.
And then Sid, he's just gonna do his thing, get like 100 points
Sid
at
getting
37.
100. Is he cracking 100?
Dude, if
With
our
a-
power play is as good
With
as
a
it looks so
competent
far,
power play, he's getting 100.
yes. If our power play looks as good as it did, and Sid plays like how he played against Ottawa, I don't see why not.
Sid had 40 goals last year.
He had
Like,
42 goals,
Yeah.
Let's get 50.
94 points. I don't see why he doesn't get.
He would have
Like,
got
doesn't
50. I think he could have cracked 50 if the good power play.
Oh yeah, better power play.
And I think he's
getting
only
50.
hit the 50 goal mark once in his
I-
career.
I just did an article for Inside the Rink. Sorry, I keep promoting myself, but
Well,
that's
we're on
what I'm
their
gonna be
channel,
doing.
so you can promote.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I just wrote an article about 2,300 words. Big article. Yes,
Not
I
a
know.
big deal.
Took me like 2 hours to write.
Valid.
And I wrote in it, I think Sidney Crosby is going to be top 3 in Hart voting this year.
Oh.
Because I think he's gonna, keep doing his thing. And with the top outplay, I think he gets 100 points. I think the Penguins finish either just outside like they did this year and last year,
Don't say that.
last year and the year before, or they bake it into the playoffs, and Sid just, does Sid things. And
Sid just says, hop on my back. I'll carry you to the front.
exactly.
All right.
I
Well,
think Sid's just gonna have another year of Sid.
all right. Well, moving on. It's time for a brand new segment we have this season.
Oh, boy.
Let's-
Time for trivia.
All right.
So I
Is
need
this a trial? Is this a
to
trial?
give this. Yeah. So
This is
we're
all
gonna be keeping
preseason.
score. We're gonna be keeping score all season. I will go over the scoring next week because it's not quite applicable yet.
Is it like...
That has to pertain to the surprise.
We're revealing the answer at the same time.
Hey, I know you
no,
guys missed
whoever
this.
answers it first.
You guys missed this, didn't you?
What did we miss?
When I break news during the podcast.
Oh, breaking news! Oh no.
Yeah, so the Golden Knights have officially signed Tanner Pearson to a 1-year deal
Oh,
worth $775K.
okay, that is breaking news.
He had 5 goals and
Thank you.
13 points through 54 games last season with the Le Montreal de Canadiens, and he has played 4 games so far in the preseason with Vegas on a PTO, and he had 2 goals and 3 points.
All right.
Another thing about the game tonight, they got Brunick with Graves in the last pairing.
It's
Ooh. No, don't leave. We gotta do trivia. Okay.
let me look at these lines. Let me look at
Jesse
so
Pulviari's playing back-to-back nights, so that is a good indicator that he's probably going to make the opening night.
All right.
roster.
Well,
okay,
you're-
I have a few questions about this line.
hurry
Hold on.
up.
Fine, okay.
I busted out the book. We're ready to go.
First line looking interesting. Bouvillier and O'Connor on with Sid's line.
You're going to meet the leader of the Bolivier fan club next week. So
Bunting, Malkin, Raquel. Okay, that's what we said. McGordy, Eller, and Ulia. Okay, you guys were right. I'm sorry. And then Hayes, Glass, and a shot. I completely forgot we have Cody
and they have
Glass, to be quite honest with
Glass
you.
has center position.
I completely forgot Cody Glass, exists. Most week Cody made it Glass. Anyway, Grizzlick and Letang. Okay, you might have been right about that.
Don't forget your eraser.
Pedersen, St. Ivany. Okay. Graves and Brunick. Brunick's going to absolutely carry Graves. Yeah,
It's either
yeah,
that or
yeah.
Graves going to bring down Brunick. One or two ways.
Poor Brunick.
All right. So
Anyway,
this is
let's go.
this is how this is
Brunick,
gonna
welcome
work.
to the NHL.
Whoever holds up the correct answer first will get the point. Or
Easy.
we'll
Why
get
are you holding it?
like
to
to
you?
face me. But do not write your do not write your answer until I read all the options because this is multiple choice. So
Well, it's the first one to show you the answer, though.
Yeah, how does that work?
okay, you know what?
Can we just let's do it at the same time? So we're not
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Okay, well then that screws up my rules.
No, but then you have a tiebreaker. Whoever just
Yeah.
gets one wrong.
Okay, well then I have to think of new rules, guys.
Okay, well this is why it's preseason.
Okay, well now I don't know what to do.
I think we should just reveal it at the same time, and then whoever's right gets the point. And then just keep going until someone takes a lead or whatever. What is it up to
Well,
5?
it's first to 3 wins.
Alright.
It says.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's-
we'll just go up to 3. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you guys both get okay.
So if-
I'm thinking through this now.
Okay, Megan's cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook.
I just have to think through our standing system now later. But we're not worrying
Yeah,
about standings
preseason.
today.
I think if
Standings are
we
not
each-
counting.
Okay, how about this? If we each get 3 points, right? If it's tied 3-3, then
Well,
you
then
ask us a
Let's
question.
think about the standings later.
No, I'm not talking about the standings. So it's first 1 to 3, right? Is how it was supposed to be.
Yes.
If we're tied at 3, you ask a question that we have to actually write the answer instead of A, B, C, or D,
Okay.
and then whoever answers it first wins.
Okay.
That's the tiebreaker. If we're tied at 3, if not, then whoever just first to 3.
All right.
Does that work?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I think I got that. I feel like I also lost it.
All right, we cooked.
I'll be the.
All right.
this-
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
Okay.
What?
2 shout outs real quick. Shout out to my dad for buying me this book a while ago.
Mr. Lukic.
And shout out to Morgan for giving me the idea of doing a trivia segment.
Good stuff, Morgan.
Morgan's
Morgan's my
cooking.
best friend. Hi, Morgan. Okay.
Hey,
Anyways,
Morgan.
question
What's going
1.
on?
I'm not going through every single question in this section. Okay. The category for this is nicknames. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah, we're cooking.
I'm
How many
giving-
multiple choice options are there?
Probably 4, A, B, C, or D.
4 on most of them.
4 almost. 25%. I like my odds.
Okay. I'm giving you easy ones for this since it's preseason.
This is going to be the easiest question ever, isn't it?
I'm gonna get.
You're gonna get easy ones this round. Next week, I'm
Don't
making
make
it
him
harder.
too easy.
What is Malkin's?
What is Malkin's nickname? What is
Okay.
Sidney Crosby's
Okay,
nickname?
are you
Like,
guys
come on.
ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
The longtime home of the Penguins, Mellon Arena, formerly Civic Arena and Civic Auditorium,
This is easy.
was also more commonly known as by which shaped-inspired nickname? A. The Pittsburgh Zoo. B. The Arctic Circle. C. The North Pole. D. The Igloo. I thought we were holding it up at
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
we are.
time.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I mean,
Yep, you're both correct. It's the
Come
Igloo.
on,
See, I told you I was giving you easy ones. Do you want a hard one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me
I
pick.
want something way more
We
challenging
need a
than
challenge.
that.
I'm trying to make the roster here.
Yeah.
All right, here's a challenge. Here's a challenge.
No one like.
Here's a challenge.
Okay.
Early Penguins left winger John Robert Kelly was often referred to by which rugged nickname? A. Granite Block, B. Battleship, C. Commando, or D. Lumberjack?
I think I actually might know this.
You guys wanted hard.
I know.
I think I actually might know this.
Show me. You're both incorrect. First one to put the correct one wins. You want me to read the options again?
Yeah. What did you guess? Oh, you're the same.
A. Granite Block, B. Battleship, C. Commando. Whoever gives it to me first gets a point.
What was his name?
John Robert Kelly.
A was Battleship.
A is Granite Block, B. Battleship, C. Commando.
Okay.
Nick, you are correct.
Let's go.
Was it Battleship?
It is Battleship.
B Battleship.
Okay. Now I gotta pick different ones because I circled easy ones for you guys. Okay. All right. True or false?
50-50.
This is the time where we like to say thank you to everyone watching.
Shout out to Bar Down.
DZ, got that from you?
Shout out to Corwin. Good
Dude,
luck at Bauer.
okay. Just like randomly, I just want to say,
Hurry up.
I've started like a trend of like when I eat breakfast,
You watch Bar Down videos?
I just watch Bar Down.
That
I
is
don't know
not
why.
a bad trend at all. I love that.
DZ, I love you. Like,
Okay.
you're actually a goat. I wish you Corwin, but anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, true or false?
True. Or
True is A, B is false. Okay. Pittsburgh forward Brandon Sutter received the nickname Flat Stanley after a famous book series because he was very thin when he first arrived to the team.
I don't know that.
Or
one.
false? 50-50 shot here.
I think I know this one.
Okay. Flip 'em around. I'm gonna double check because it is true. Nick,
I knew that one.
I
I
didn't
remember
know
that.
that
Good
one.
game, good game.
GG's, brother.
GG's.
All right, so we will fix the
Those are good
rules for
questions.
next
Those
week.
are good questions.
See, those were good questions.
Those-
not that
yeah.
not that horrible.
Did you knew that for sure?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember that story, yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh, that's a good.
No, I remember that. That was
All right,
awesome.
I'll take them in. Now we will transition into talking about other news around the league, such as notable additions on certain teams, and also there have been a lot of injuries this preseason.
And there's also been a lot of teams just wanting to like straight up kill each other, it seems as well. Mostly in the
Canadian area.
Ontario
Well,
and
there's-
Quebec regions.
You guys did not bring the mini sticks for suspension theater. Yes,
And the
suspension
occasional
theater
Florida.
is back.
And the occasional Florida.
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 I was blasting that song after they won the cup. By the way, the Panthers won the cup. If you
Oh
didn't know
yeah, by
that.
the way, we probably should have mentioned that. Florida
they-
won the Stanley
they
Cup.
did.
Congrats to them. I wanted McDavid to get his ring, but you know what? Okay, that was such
This
a
is the
great.
year Oilers winning the cup.
That was
this
such a
year.
great like.
That was a
Stanley Cup
crazy
playoffs, though.
series.
Not even that series. but,
NHL
like,
needed
playoffs.
that Stanley
Mhm.
Cup like that. Best player in the world against the Panthers. It's great.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Okay, but
Can't wait
just
for
some
playoffs
notable.
again.
I didn't write down every single addition to every single team.
Dog,
but
you don't need to. There's too many.
yeah, there's too many, but just some ones that stand out. Patrick Laine got traded to Montreal, but
Correct.
he's injured.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you not like Laine?
Really? You don't like Patrick Laine?
Matthew's better than Line.
That's where it comes from.
Never arguing that.
Oh, speaking of Matthews, we're getting off topic. He's the captain of the Leafs now.
Oh yeah, Austin Matthews is leading our team to the promised land, not John
Our
Torres now.
team.
Your team.
My second team.
Anyways, Stamkos went to Nashville. Mikhail Sergachev went to the Utah Hockey Club. And
Oh yeah, Arizona's in Utah, by the way. Now,
we,
like,
I thought we
officially.
talked about
Did
that
we?
too. I literally the last.
I think we
end-
did talk about that.
Yeah, the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
think we
season.
did.
The season finale was goodbye playoffs, goodbye Jeff, and goodbye Coyotes.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, Sergachev's now a member of the Utah Hockey
And
Club.
Jake Gensel did not return to Pittsburgh. He went to Tampa.
Hey Tracy, have fun with him.
No tax on his
Tracy-
contract. He's gonna be living the life.
No, I texted her after. I was like, I was like, yo, like,
Can Tracy tell him I said hi and that I miss him and I want him back in Pittsburgh?
not please.
How's
Hey.
Tracy doing? Good?
She's doing good. Yeah.
Good.
Doing
Give
good.
Tracy that message for me.
I will.
But anyone on this list or not on this list, who do you think is gonna make the biggest impact?
I
on any
think the
team?
Nashville Predators are going to be a force in the Central.
They're gonna be top 3 in the Central.
Oh yeah, Stamkos.
They got him, Marshall,
huge.
Brady Shea. Like,
And they were right on the
right.
edge to beat Vancouver last year without those guys. And now they add
Yeah.
all the star power. I mean,
And they didn't lose much either,
and
right?
these
They didn't lose
Stamkos
much.
and Marshall are guys that are pissed off because their teams
the
flat
teams
out-
did not
flat
like,
out disrespected
Yeah.
them. So they're out for blood this season to prove them wrong. And
Also, I do know something about Stamkos, but I'm gonna tell you guys off camera because
All the
I'm not
secrecy
gonna.
today.
I'm not gonna be. I can't talk about it on the
All
podcast.
the secrecy.
I gotta
this
keep.
guy's got sources.
I gotta keep
man.
people's images good.
Okay,
So.
you have to tell me something about. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember
What?
everything we have to talk about afterwards.
I think I. Yeah,
I'm gonna talk
I got-
to you. The
Who did
ghost
he
in the
point
corner.
to?
The ghost in the corner. Sorry.
Yeah, Sid's actually here. Right now.
Yeah, Sidney Crouch is here. Guys, this is our producer. Don't worry. I gotta talk to our producer.
It's our top
after the show.
prospect, man. What do you mean?
I gotta talk to you two. Do I gotta talk to you?
Anyways, just think in your head.
Dude, there's so much stuff we gotta talk
Just
about
something to
after.
do with you. You guys don't know what's going on off camera. It's a
This
secret.
ghost is just
I
playing
could-
games
It's a
over
secret.
here.
Guys, is this our producer? What do you mean?
Totally.
Anyway,
Yeah. Off season, yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Stamkos and Marcia So are definitely gonna be the two biggest.
yeah, I mean, hey Jake,
Yo.
you should. Actually, never mind. We'll get to it later.
Oh,
We'll get to
by
it
the
later.
way, the NHL season actually started right now, guys.
Oh shoot!
The
Give me
Devils
1 second.
and the Sabres are playing right now.
Give me 1 second.
Prague.
Give me 1 second.
It is
folks.
tied 0-0,
Stream East is getting warmed up
14:51
over here.
into left in the first period. So
Give me 1
happy
second
opening
here,
day,
folks.
everyone!
Yeah, it's opening day, and oh come on here.
Fix your mic, Nick.
Sorry.
Okay, but
Oh,
also
it's very unfortunate.
injuries, as we had
Oh,
mentioned.
that's brutal, dude.
Drew Doughty, Patrick Laine, Macklin Celebrini, the first overall pick, Artemi Panarin, Thomas Chabot, Brady Tkachuk.
Yeah, the two major ones were Line, who's going to be out 2 to 3 months, and then Doughty, not till Christmas
That
or New Year's.
ruins my fantasy team.
Oh, I
But
didn't do a fantasy draft.
Celebrini and Panarin should be opening night
I
players,
believe.
right?
Who?
Celebrini and Panarin.
I think Panarin. Will
Yeah,
be,
they're fine.
okay.
Kachuk,
Just-
Chabot, and Stutzla all.
Just
returned-
cautionary, like,
It,
yeah.
that game, because that was the Montreal-Ottawa game, which got like very heated.
Is that the one where
um,
we are suspension theater?
Yeah. No. Kachuk and Chabot got injured, and for Stutzla, Elliot Friedman said this on 32 Thoughts this morning. He thinks that they just pulled him out of the game and said, "This game's getting too rough. We don't want to risk it with you.
That's fair.
Just go have an early shower," basically, which I think was a really smart move because, dude, these Canadian preseason games are getting off the rails.
They miss hockey.
The thing about that is it's AHL guys against NHL guys. So these AHL guys, they're making the most of it. They're like, why not? Why not check Brady
Most-
Tkachuk?
And
when I got the
opening night
chance?
is literally Montreal-Toronto too.
Oh
so
no!
we'll see if we have some carryover.
It's good. It's good to
I
get that.
lo-
It's good to get that rivalry back going. you
I
know?
Yes,
love
but,
rivalry
like,
games to start the season. It's
Also,
perfect.
what Elliot said too, and I agree, is like save that rough stuff for like regular season.
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
'cause,
It's
like these
preseason.
players are getting
Chill.
injured.
Don't want to hurt anyone.
Long off season. They're just ready to get right at it.
Teams are getting ready.
So would you guys like to give us suspension theater?
What
How about first we talk about this?
what's this suspension theater?
No, hold on.
I
Hold
got
on.
it. I know.
I think
I
at
just-
first we should talk about that.
There's a
little,
lot of things that happen.
Little Amazon series.
Oh yeah, did you guys
Yeah.
watch it at all?
No,
Not yet.
I don't. Have
Okay, I watched it this morning. I have my review.
it. Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah.
All right, so the first episode, it did not. What?
We
We
said it at the
just said
same time. See,
You know how many
we're-
times we do that?
Dude, we'll just
It's-
dial. We'll just dial together.
Um,
See, we're back. We're
Okay,
back.
so the first episode only focuses on William Nylander and David Pasternak. It doesn't focus on like every single player in each episode. It just kind of spreads it out, which is nice.
I
I
like
think
that.
gives each player their opportunity. Yes.
See,
yes.
Did it start like the beginning of the season? Or, like,
No. It did not go through the entire season.
Okay.
It was more so like the only games they really focused on were a game against the Leafs and the Bruins in March, and then the playoff series.
Oh, really?
Okay, but anyway, some just highlights. Nylander. I couldn't type this morning. Nylander played hockey with some kids on ODR. While
I
he was
did see that.
taking his
clip,
dogs
yeah.
for a walk. His dogs just stood there like on the edge of the ice, like
That's
good
why
little
he's the goat.
puppies. David Pasternak took his kid to an aquarium,
That's
and the
dope.
seal at the aquarium did not get enough screen time.
Oh.
I really like seals. They're really funny.
Okay.
Biz is in the show.
Let's go, Viz.
Biz made some appearances, and you know,
Dude,
and you know,
he's-
like how they like say like who a person is, like broadcaster, Leafs forward. They put him as analyst / Leafs fan.
good,
They,
as he should.
they had a little bit of
Biz,
a,
I love you.
they had a clip in there of him like because remember at the beginning of the series where Nylander was out and everyone was like, where is he?
Yeah.
They had a clip of him like talking about that on Spit and Chicklets. Like, where explicit is Nylander? Also, Nylander, the way he sits when he drives sometimes, he was sitting like this while driving. Had his one foot up. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's not
It killed
safe,
me.
not safe.
A little bit not safe.
So
but-
Nylander, something I
When
learned.
you're-
Hey, if you give me 40 goals, I don't care how you drive.
Something I
Yeah.
Something
As long as
I
you get that alive.
learned, gosh, is that Nylander and Pasto were actually teammates and friends in Sweden when they played on a team together. So actually, before that March game, that was, I believe it was in Toronto, Boston was in Toronto, they went out to dinner together.
That's cute. Well, a nice little date.
I'm pretty sure Nylander got like some sort of pizza and it looked like he was cutting it with scissors. So I don't know.
No, no,
I
no.
could've been
Because, no,
wrong.
no, no. Because that's how you're supposed to do it in true Italian.
Oh,
That's what they do in
okay.
Italy. They cut it with scissors
Interesting.
instead of like working.
But in that
Why are
game,
you shaking your head? No,
You're
like
right.
you know.
but
Like
in-
that's what they do in Italy. Like they
in-
cut it with scissors.
that
That's
game-
like fancy.
The ghost is shrugging at me, so.
Boston won 4-1.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, they always win. You don't have
Yeah.
to tell anyone that.
they showed the playoff series. They showed Nylander like at home watching the games because he was having his migraine issues. They showed the mic'd up part where he said,
Hey, stop
Ju-
crying.
"Stop crying." He said some more like after that. There was more than just "stop crying." So go check that out, you guys. And then also Steve Dangle made an appearance.
Good.
They showed some clips
I
of him
love
freaking
Steve.
out in
I
an
love
LFR. He
Steve.
was holding a hammer and screaming. I'm like,
I
oh
love
no!
Steve.
I lost it this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes.
That's making me relive this.
So
It's
yeah, you're
evil.
gonna have some PTSD when you watch it. But the first episode was pretty good. I look forward to continuing it. I think
How
the
many episodes?
6.
Okay, cool.
That was a brutal game.
The
7.
last 2 episodes are, I believe, focused solely on the Stanley Cup Final. I want to say.
Cool.
The next episode is Jack Eichel and Philip Forsberg.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, you got me over here.
They got Swayman in it
Remember it.
too, right?
yeah, I
Swayman.
think he's episode 3 with Landeskog.
I hope they're filming him now.
Landeskog,
'Cause
I think
I'm
is
curious
episode
of what he has
4.
to say.
Yeah, I think I got all the players here:
Yeah, this is all
Draisaitl,
from last
Hyman,
year.
Forsberg, Eichel, Swayman,
Dry side?
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
dry.
Quinn Hughes.
Well, I guess he'll be in the Stanley Cup Final.
Our least favorite player, or second least favorite, Jacob Trouba.
Yep, Jacob Trouba,
A bum.
Quinn Hughes, and Gabriel Landeskog will be in episode 4.
They got and Kachuk will probably be in the finals, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think he's also gonna be in episode 3 with Swayman as well.
Cool.
But go check it out on Amazon. Let's
You just keep giving me PTSD.
let's get yeah. So
Speaking of Swayman.
oh yeah, Swayman does not have a contract. Allmark is not on the Bruins anymore, so they're having some problems.
Did you see the kid who signed or had the sign last night?
I think I did. Remind me what it said. 64 something.
It said take 64 or leave.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
And Allmark wasn't even playing. It was Corpus Salomon net. It wasn't even Allmark.
You mean Swayman?
Yeah, Swayman. Allmark's gone. Allmark's in Ottawa now.
Yeah. So Jeremy Swayman does not have a contract. Contract negotiations are not going well.
Because
It was-
Kimberly's a bum.
It was just a huge disaster that Don Sweeney created, the GM of the
Good.
Bruins. You should have signed Swayman before you got rid of Allmark.
Yes,
yeah.
but
Like,
oh well,
How,
And
that's
now
their
how are you
fault.
having this problem now?
Swayman's
You
using
made
that
your
as leverage.
decision, but you don't have a contract.
Oh
for
well,
it?
that's their fault.
And Corpusel, you don't want that guy being your answer. So
You know what? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad they're dealing with
Yeah.
this. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Oh,
And they're
no,
not
gonna
they're
have
not
a bad
handling it well.
Oh
goalie.
no, they don't have a starting goalie.
No,
Who's gonna beat the Leafs in the playoffs? Oh wait, they're not gonna make the playoffs.
that'll be Florida.
Be quiet.
Florida.
Don't talk to me. I'm still reeling over Game 7. Okay.
Hey, actually.
Yes. Now you brought it up.
Well, I had to bring it up for my review. So,
Yeah, but what do we think? Do we think he gets traded, or do you think a deal gets done for the
You know what?
season?
You know what? I was just thinking
back
about
to
this.
me for
This
pucks
is
and
so
deep.
funny because I was once again listening to 32 Thoughts. I just got done with my workout this morning. I was in the elevator, and Elliot said something to me. Elliot said not to me. I wish it was to me, honestly. Elliot said something that really caught my eye. He was talking about it, and I just kind of started thinking to myself, like, you know what? I guarantee you, Boston comes out of the gate, right? Corpusalo plays like crap. Like, Boston's struggling. And then they're just like, oh my, like, yo, like, we need to start winning. What do you want? And they just give them whatever because
I will
they
say
just struggle right out of the gate.
Boston has a great defense. They know how to make it easy for a goaltender. So maybe Corpusel doesn't struggle because obviously in Ottawa it's a disaster there. They don't know really how to play defense.
No.
So, but I do think a deal gets done.
Breaking news, we do have a goal.
Who
First
scored?
goal of the
First goal?
regular season.
Gosh!
Stefan Nosen, former Penguin
Nason.
Stefan Nason, assisted by Jonathan Kovacevic.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. I'm not super on board with them starting the regular season on the second to last day of preseason, but
They're literally starting it. It's
they play
literally
again
in
tomorrow.
It's NHL.
It's
for-
NHL. I don't care
Okay,
when they
okay,
start.
Okay.
It's hockey. That's hockey, baby.
Yeah.
Would you like to give us suspension theater now?
Yeah. So
They forgot the mini sticks.
forgot the mini sticks, but today's suspension is Connor Geeky, the 20-year-old rookie who was acquired part of the Sergachev trade, with Utah. Basically, he got suspended a game for coming off the bench, doing a illegal line change, and immediately going after. I don't even remember the player who he went after.
Do you want to jump off of that?
Yeah.
I might have to move the camera.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Can't tell our-
Megan, go ahead, move the camera.
Okay.
We're gonna show here.
So this is Connor Geeky's suspension against who?
I don't know.
Don't actually just sit on the thing and then jump off.
I
Don't
don't know.
actually stand on it. Jake, don't tell him to stand. Okay, hang on. Ow! I hit my head.
All right, so I'm just doing my thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I told you not to stand.
Okay.
Oh, we go to line change.
Yo.
What is it? Oh!
I'm not playing ref here. I don't know if that made it on camera.
All right, that was pretty much it.
I forgot to flip.
Yeah, so pretty much that was it. He broke rule 70-something or something, and yeah, now he's out.
Thank you for watching suspension theater.
So,
I hope
yeah.
there'll be more to come.
Oh,
Alright.
there'll be a lot more to come.
Final thing with the NHL. Two things. One, Clayton Keller got named captain of the Utah Hockey Club today.
I like how it just says
It cut off on
captain of.
the. It cut
Oh,
off.
Utah. Yeah.
He's the captain of.
Captain of what? Captain of like.
And the Arizona Coyotes may be dead, but Andrew's weekly statements.
Oh,
Are
let's go.
Oh, is it a Utah statement now?
not. It is time for Andrew's Utah Hockey Club statement of the week.
Let's go.
New segment name in the works. All right. New season, new state, new name, and new faces. The Utah Hockey Club, formerly known as the Arizona Coyotes, and soon to be Utah Yetis, are getting ready to start the new season after brutally being ripped away from their...
Hold on. Did bro just leak their new name?
Didn't Clayton Keller leak it first?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Then he gets
that's
the
not
captain.
the point.
Then he gets to be captain.
That's funny.
Oh,
Maybe it's
what
not
a goal by
Yetis.
Nason there, though.
The Yeti's a sick name.
I would
Yeti is
like
a
Yetis.
I'm
sick
excited
name.
for the logo.
So Andrew's convinced that it's Yetis. Are getting after brutally being ripped away from their gorgeous home in the desert by the evil man named Gary. I have not read this, by the way, and being shipped off to the land of Mormons.
Gorgeous.
Nonetheless, they are ready to make the best of their new situation and look to continue to improve from their already improved season last year. While they did fall short of a playoff spot, they were able to find some hidden gems already on the roster, such as Carconi, Bukestad, and Ingram. Okay, please bring that up when I'm done. While also getting their young future superstars in the mix, like Dylan Gauthier. Gunther. Okay, I'm thinking of Connor Gauthier, excuse me. Dylan Gunther, Logan Cooley, and Josh
Who?
Doan. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking...
Cutter Gauthier? you
Cutter
mean?
Gauthier.
Who's Connor Gauthier?
Close enough. Can I finish the statement?
Yeah,
It's a long
go.
one.
Yeah.
My bad. It's Cutter. Okay. Looking to this season, they bolstered up the blue line this offseason by adding 3 key defensemen in former Penguins John Marino and 2-time Stanley Cup champion Ian Cole, along with former Lightning star and 2-time Stanley Cup champion Mikhail Sergachev. On paper, this team appears to have a real shot at a playoff spot this year. If the new additions can quickly gain chemistry, the young guns can continue to develop, and stars like Keller and Jersey keep showing up each night. Then this team can be great. One area of concern is goalie depth. What? What did they do?
Check the film.
What did you do?
Check the film.
Okay, the ghost is gonna report to me after this.
No.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
As besides Ingram, they don't have much, and if he runs into an injury, it could be devastating for the squad. But for now, the future looks bright in the city of Salt Lake. Let's go, Yetis. Throw in congrats to the first ever captain of Utah, Clayton Keller. What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And Jake, you have a response.
I do have a response. The fans can't even see your eyes.
You know what? I will give Ryan Smith, though, the benefit of the doubt. 'Cause he did just
He will be a good owner. I
dude,
guarantee you that.
He already is like...
Yeah.
They also have really great concession stand prices.
$3 waters. Hot
They're also
dogs,
having
yeah.
a free Shabuzi concert before the game,
Really?
too. Yeah,
What?
before
Why
the
isn't
home
it
opener.
Posty?
Because Posty's on his tour, which is why I don't think they chose Posty.
Oh, that's
I think it would have actually been Posty if
okay.
he wasn't on tour right now.
I had some help opening night.
I guarantee it, and mark my words, he is going to be at several Utah games this year.
100%.
Posty.
Because I know he's a hockey fan, too.
Posty?
Yes.
Is he a fan? Who is he a fan of?
Well, he's from Utah.
Oh, is he from Utah?
Well, he was born in New York, moved to Texas, then went to L.A. to obviously become, famous, and now he lives in Utah.
Okay. Thank you for the Post Malone history.
Of course.
Anyways, it's now time for Pucks and Deep. If you are,
We are back.
we're back with Pucks and Deep. If you're
Go.
new
And
to
I
the
am wet.
show, is that what happened? You spilled on yourself?
Maybe.
Maybe. You just need to watch it back. Why you-
The ghost is on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
Okay, Pucks and Deep is a fun segment where normally it's
Why are you looking
fun.
up Guy Lafleur? He's...
What?
I didn't look that up.
Oh, my gosh.
we usually go to a little bit of a fun side of hockey, or we just take a little bit of an in-depth look at something overall.
It's a wild card. Could be
It's
anything.
a wild card. It could be anything. Could be fun. Could be deep. Could be really happy and exciting. You never know. But this
And I
week,
mostly don't know what it is until I'm right
even
now.
though I ask, what should we do this week, guys?
And Megan comes up with something and I don't know until
I'm
right
gonna
now.
run out of ideas by December. Okay, absolutely way too early hot takes, even though it's not really that
I have
early.
amazing hot takes. You
Oh
go
my
back
God,
last
yep.
year.
So let's just remind you. Last year's first episode, this guy said the Rangers were not making the playoffs for his first hot take.
Man ends up
Jake-
wearing an Igor jersey.
Let's hear. Oh, they ended up winning the President's Trophy, by the way.
They did,
On top
yeah,
of that,
yeah.
Jake, explain to everyone your lovely hot take that we also know is not coming true this year.
Oh wait, I think
Go
I
ahead.
remember it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Watch out for the Montreal Canadiens to make the playoffs this season. Watch out.
No.
Lane Hudson for Calder.
What? Okay, Nick, move on because that one was way too ridiculous.
Okay, moving on to
You
an
want it
actual
hot? I'm
decent
gonna give
one.
it to you hot. Like,
I mean, that's true. It is hot.
Well, I mean, I don't really want to use the Sidney Crosby heart one because, like, I already said that.
yeah.
So, because, like, I don't think it's that big of a bold prediction because, like,
if they make the playoffs, he will have 100 points, without a doubt.
and not only that, but, like, it's just, he probably would have gotten more votes last year if, like, you know, there wasn't a 70 goal scorer, 200 assist guys.
Yeah. And with
And
Mc-
McKinnon's insane point streak, too.
Mhm.
You know, he was definitely, like, fifth, I think,
Yeah.
behind those guys. Or at least should have been. I don't know if he actually was or not, but, like,
I think Sid finished top 10 somewhere.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he was, like,
I don't know if
actually
he's
fifth.
top 5 though.
But yeah, anyway, for my actual hot take though, I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. You want to go first? Because I have to
Yeah, I mean, mine's like an okay hot take, sort of. I said come back to me for Pucks and Deep when we were talking about Swayman. I feel like he's not going to end up staying with Boston. And then Boston's going to go, because of all this drama and, like, you know, Pasta and Marchand and them are probably buddies with Swayman. But, like, with all this drama, it's probably going to cause some, like, issues maybe in the locker room.
So are you saying the downfall of the Bruins?
I am predicting the
Where-
downfall. No, don't get on a chair. Well, he didn't get on a chair, so
Let's go.
that's my hot take. Nick! Oh, what is that?
Oh no.
Did you break something?
No, I didn't break anything.
I hear a
Do you
buzzing.
hear
I
something?
hear a buzzing. Nick!
Nothing broke.
Can you hear him?
Hello?
You just had the downfall of our podcast, buddy.
Nick, I'm literally about to make a PSA about be nice to the equipment.
Something's wrong here. Something is.
Uh-oh.
Do you hear that?
I do hear it.
That is your fault.
Guys,
Okay, give your hot take, and then we gotta wrap it up here because we're gonna.
My hot take? Wait, dude, my mic's not even working.
Yeah.
Wait, is it working? Hello?
Actually, I can't hear him.
Hello?
You
Okay, it is working. Cool.
Okay, just go.
Yeah, so my way too early hot take is...
Double up.
Oh, why am I doubling up? This
Because
is...
yours is like not 100% working.
Okay, so my podcast, my take... Oh, good lord. What were we talking about?
Hot takes.
Okay. So my hot take, Connor McDavid does not finish top 5 in scoring.
Ooh,
No.
okay.
That's stupid.
Go with it. I like it.
No,
Anyways,
no,
thanks.
No, that's not my
It's
hot
free
take.
season. The headset's
That's
already on
not
IR, bro. It's crazy.
It's not my hot take. My hot take is Yo Blomqvist. He's the backup.
Okay.
It's not
Full
even
time.
hot.
Full time.
Full time. Okay.
Or they trade Joey.
Oh, Nick
don't
gave like 3. That's enough. Anyways, we hope that the headset is okay. Nick.
No, it's not.
Thank you so much to the CMI, the Center of
Thank-
Media Innovation
Yeah,
at Point Blank
thank you.
University.
Follow us on social media. Have a shift.a on Instagram. Have a shift_a on X.
Wait.
Uh,
We got to talk about the opening night.
We briefly talked about opening night.
What's the score prediction?
Score prediction. Opening
Oh,
night.
I
Aren't we
forgot
gonna
we-
make those in the vlog?
We'll do it right now, cause
Okay.
I got 6-4 Penguins.
6-4. I got 4-3 Pens.
dude, I can't
'Cause
make
I'm
a score
biased.
prediction yet. I don't know.
Save it for the vlog. How
I'm gonna
about?
save mine for the vlog.
Okay.
'Cause-
Tune
Don't
in.
forget to subscribe to Have a Shift Day on YouTube and Spotify, and then also subscribe to Inside the Rink, where you can catch us and many other wonderful podcasts.
Yep.
We still have merch. Comp the merch.
Do it. Cop the
And we'll be
merch.
back next week.
Possibly not in this space anymore, but we'll see. Nick, I'm so sorry. Nick,
Watch
Nick,
the
I'm
vlog.
sorry. Nick, I'm sorry. Nick, I'm sorry. Please, it was an accident. I swear.
Watch the vlog. We have a very important thing you need to
Oh
catch
yeah,
in
watch the
vlog.
vlog by the
Yeah.
way. If not, you're gonna be like really confused next week. But oh well.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hopefully
Let's go
nothing's
Pens.
broken.
Bye.
Let's go, Pens!
Let's go.